Last time on NieR Replicant, Brother NieR Edition.
Wait, did he actually admit it he loved her? I didn't hear it. Okay, did we do the thing properly?
Very nice. Now, if you want to save your precious Kaine, there are two ways to do it. One is to plunge your sword into her chest. That's what she wants after all. Freedom from burdens, freedom from life.
What's the other way?
The other way is to make her a normal human being again.
Huh?
But to make that happen, you gotta trade your own existence for hers.
Nani?
Well, there you go. Good luck with that.
What do you mean?
You're that shade. The one who lives inside Kaine. Why are you trying to help her?
Probably for the same reason you are. Enough talk. Make your choice.
Excuse me, what? So the first option is ending C, and the second option is ending D. What? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're here with Kuma, and we're back with NieR Replicant. Now, we're gonna do ending D, and then we're gonna jump into route E, from my understanding. So, gonna be loads of fun. And then after we finish that, I don't know if we can finish route E within one stream, but we still have Jonas cooking, which I really want to see. And then we have like one more mission, which was to help a guy open up a store or something. But I really want to see the Jonas cooking one, which we got locked out of. Oh yeah, and there's also that woman next to the tree. I never did her quest. So that's like 3 missions I haven't done. And yeah, 3 missions I haven't done on top of Route E. So this is going to be really interesting. Really interesting. And people told me basically load up prior to completing Route C, which is the Lost Roof, and do it that way instead of, you know, loading this up and doing the whole thing. So let's load this file up and we'll do the D ending instead of the C ending, and done. Easy. And then we're able to do Route E, which is all new content apparently. So this is going to be cool. We're going to play the 1.22 storyline of the game. Oh, man. Okay. This is going to be cool. I think we have all our stuff in order. 39. Wow, good level. Everything's good to go. Yes, we should be good to go. All right. You can either redo the Shadow Lord's Castle or replay everything again. I think we're just gonna redo the Shadow Lord's Castle. You guys said last time that all we need is to complete ending D in order to unlock Route E. So we don't actually need Route C's ending on our save file. And we'll see if that's true. If it's not, then we have to unfortunately play everything. But, I mean, if you guys were telling the truth, we don't. So it should be fine. And we should be able to speed through it because we are God at this point.
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah.
You remember the floating book?
Oh,
you must not have played this in a while.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Vice?
You cannot turn back.
And now the path is open.
We won't skip the cutscenes, but we won't play around with the bosses. We're high enough level to just kill them. I mean, we can kill the boar boss, which is unkillable within one combo. So I am pretty sure... Ah, damn it. I could have changed it a little bit to make it a little bit different. You know what? I did something bad. I did something really bad. What I should have done is change the costumes. You know what? I'm not going to change the costumes because that's going to take away from the immersion. I'm going to leave these guys because they look cool. I was going to make Kane the other dress, but that I think would just sort of take a bit of attention away from her for some reason. Why would it take attention away from her? Because in the ending cutscenes, the costumes reset to the normal ones anyway. So it won't take anything away. How am I doing? I'm doing well. Saturday morning means live streams. Means the week of work is done, which is always good. We just decided on what we're playing tomorrow. So Devil May Cry 1. So we're watching Devil May Cry anime tomorrow, which is exciting. We just kicked off the vote for the next anime for Anime Monday, and I've just confirmed Hutchin to play an hour of Ghost of Tsushima on Monday. So Good shit. On top of that, I got my promotion officially on Friday. I don't get my back pay for the last 3 months, unfortunately, but going forward Monday, I start on my new pay, which is cool. And my workload got reduced a little bit because I was technically doing double the workload of my position in the last 3 months. I'm still not getting the back pay, but
To whom does the true form
I'm not going to
show
complain.
itself?
Oh yeah, and the graphics designer that's doing our emotes, apparently she's done the sketches and she's doing the animations now. So I'm really excited to see our Super Saiyan Mono Kuma, which is going to be very similar to what you just posted, KT Abbott, but very similar to the penguin going Super Saiyan. And then we've also got a what other emote did I commission? I commissioned something else. So it's going to be good. I can call you Abbott? Alright, cool. I'll call you Abbott. Was gonna say, like, KT Abbott could take a while. Abbott. Alright, cool. Abbott.
You must answer.
It can talk.
I ask, why did humans disappear from the world?
The hell is this?
I believe this is some manner of password.
KTA or Abbott? KTA just sounds like KDA from League of Legends.
Password?
I'm sorry if I suddenly envision you singing songs and dancing.
Yes. The correct answer should grant us access to the castle. I feel confident I've heard this somewhere before.
We don't have to redo the whole game, so we should be okay.
Why did you must... I ask, how can human...
It's your mom's birthday. Say happy birthday to your mom for me. I hope you have fun.
I answer. I ask. That you... Well then, it seems the way is open.
Sorry if it feels like I just skipped that password part. We did it 4 times. I think by now we understand what's going on in the plot. Just because, yeah. But we're still going to watch Deviler and Popola's cutscenes as well as Emil's Big Bang attack. Was that a Big Bang attack against Majin
It's the
Buu?
twins from your village.
It technically wasn't. It was just all the key energy getting put into a little ball and then released at once.
Popola? Devila? What are you doing here?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village?
You passed with uni? Congratulations! You can now get drunk and get rid of all those brain cells you'll never need again. Because university in real life is so different. I know, it's absolutely fucked.
This is a very dangerous place. Even if you can find Yona here, you...
How did you get here?
Shh. We're asking the questions right now.
The way she sus. Oh my god.
We're here to rescue Yona.
No dice, huh? Well, I guess we don't have a choice then.
Just gotta get ready for corporate life. I hope you like coffee.
No, I suppose not. How sad.
Prior to corporate, the only time I would drink coffee is when I needed it late at night to study. And now I drink it like water.
We didn't want to fight you. We really didn't want to.
Devila! What's happening?
Oh, sorry, I was
Sorry,
doing something on
this
something.
fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if
Fuck this then.
possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so, until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie! I don't believe it!
It's a Kokichi.
We never thought.
Alright,
we'd
I'm getting the
grow
rust
this
out. I'm
powerful.
still a little bit rusty from last week.
Madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice. You are a traitor.
What's the situation? Devil and Popola, prepare for trouble and make it double. Wait, does that make Noir Meowth in this scenario? There's blood in this fight, but there's not blood in...
They
I am never gonna stop giving Square Enix shit for this. Why is there no blood in their final cutscene?
Sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
Vice, are you all right?
Tevela, Popola, why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the Shades?
Look, doing that, it makes me immune to everything. Because infinity, immunity hitbox. Wait! Are my things... Oh, they were always red and black. As you can see, I haven't played for a week. Almost done. The rust is still on.
Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
The Shadow Lord? So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now. Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
The spinning was totally unnecessary, but they did it anyway. Kuma, want to know why shades bleed? Because when shades get injured, their wounds tend to open up and return to human state. That's why they can bleed and die like a normal
seem to
human
be
being.
putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be... Well,
Vice?
do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Weiss. I am perfectly...
I linked it in the NieR Automata and NieR Replicant Drakengard. Jesus, it's still morning and I'm still sipping on my coffee. But Jaina's VA actually plays Jaina, not Jaina's VA, Kane's VA actually plays Jaina Proudmoon in World of Warcraft. And what she did for the previous expansion was sing a song. So I linked that video in the thread. So if you guys want to actually hear her sing, I linked the video. It's really good. It's really good. It's really good. It's a good song too. And she aced it. She aced it. Especially considering her character in that game has never sworn. Listening Kane swear like a sailor is just... It was a treat early on. I was like, oh my god, she said the dirty word. Now I'm just like, yeah, shit, fuck everyone,
Bunch
shit.
of dancing bastards.
They're all shades.
Give me a sentence when she doesn't swear, you know what I mean?
I think we're locked in.
You know what? This thing actually does its finishing move quicker than the spear, because the spear usually I can get two people to die.
I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Ah, so if I'm not the one that knocks them down, I can't do the finishing move. Look at this peak efficiency. Look at this efficiency. My ancestors would be proud. I'm committing genocide. Look at the efficiency of this genocide. I haven't played Drakengard 3. I really want to. I want them to do a remake. I'll be pissed off if they don't, to be honest. Just because, let's face it, they gave some funding to NieR Replicant, and I think it's going to be a success. And I think if they do Drakengard 3, it would be successful. Because, let's face it, Western audiences love a half-dressed girl that can kick people's butts that swears like a sailor. Came sister, Accord. Man, I only know Accord from one of Clem's videos. So that's like the thing. I have a feeling that this ending will have something with Accord. Because, I mean, she travels different timelines to observe what's happening, right? I mean, he's pretty old as a character. He's been around since ending E of Drakengard 1. So in Gaim, he's about 1,470 years old. In the mind of a 12-year-old. And Automata, he's 15,000 years old. I have to ask, is that a spoiler? Because I never knew that before, and I haven't finished ending E. So, just be careful. I haven't done ending E. I don't want to get spoiled. I really want to experience the blind. Like, really experience the blind. You know what? I actually have a piece of glass stuck in my left thumb. I can feel it. You guys remember when I was cracking that screen protector and joking around a few weeks ago here?
Damn it!
There's a
Stop coming!
I think the glass is actually under my skin.
Cover me.
It's literally under the layer of skin in my left thumb, so occasionally when I'm using the controller, I feel it. That is beyond ridiculous.
Vice!
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Alright, let me kill you!
For us. Stupid door. Come on. Come on.
Kaine! Hurry!
It's not open yet? Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
What does a locksmith look like? Is it a guy in overalls? Like, come on. Come on, Kaine. Stop assuming my... what's it called? Occupation. Dempsey's fun. Oh, he's fucking totally fun.
What are you doing?
Well, it doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool!
See, we're powerful enough to one-shot him. I love this scene. She's like,
Damn no good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already!
look, she's so proud.
Got it.
Kaine, look out!
How did she not see the balls, though? She opened the door. And she continued to look in that direction for the next, like, second. Balls. What is it with NieR Automata and NieR and balls? Jesus. Balls everywhere. Balls, 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 balls.
These things are freaking me out!
Bury the girl deep within. Sorry, these are children?
Kaine!
I'm Anakin who? What? Rank of master? Ain't no one got time for that. You know what's funny? I saw this meme, right? And it's Palpatine to Anakin after he joins. It's like, rise, Lord Vader. It's like, Lord? So I am your apprentice and not a Sith? It's like, we make you a Sith, but you are not a Lord. How can that be? I am your apprentice. This is simply unfair. Take a seat, Lord Vader. He swapped factions and he still gets fucked by bureaucracy. Oh, man. You know what? I think the prequels were secretly really good. I think secretly the prequels were really good. We just didn't appreciate them until Disney totally fucked the franchise. And now we're like, you know what? The prequels were actually decent. Oh, wait, I forgot to back up. Shit, we could have been here a while.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we got problems.
I personally liked 3. And 2 wasn't bad. And 1, let's face it, Darth Maul. Come on. Darth Maul. The fight with Darth Maul made part 1 worth it. Mind you, I only watched the fight scene. Man, I reckon Jar Jar Binks is the fucking ultimate Sith Lord. Let's fucking face it. Like, he was there in every single scene with Palpatine. And who was the one that made Palpatine High Chancellor? Jar Jar Binks. Who was there during literally all the scenes? Jar Jar Binks. He's a fucking Sith Lord, I'm telling you now.
We don't forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
You know how bullshit Qui-Gon is? He got immortality, taught it to Obi-Wan, and beside Yoda, how many Jedi got immortality? Like, almost none. So Qui-Gon was just next level compared to the other Jedi Masters. Like, Qui-Gon was the shit.
Let's just kill some shit and move on, alright?
Interesting. Oh, how very interesting.
I mean, let's face it, as soon as Seam Bean was playing Qui-Gon, you know Qui-Gon's gonna die. Let's face it. Fucking Boromir. Nah, he's not staying around. I'm shocked that he hasn't died yet in Taken, by the way. Yeah, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. See what I mean?
This thing?
See what I mean? We'll be fine.
Oh no! I can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on! We have to keep going! Let's go!
We farmed this boss all the way to 420 hits. Wrong door. Right door? Kaine, open the fucking door, woman!
This way! Move!
Alright, she actually opened the door. Whoops. Bury the girl and all that. I intentionally make my singing really awkward in that one. My voice cracks and everything. I just keep moving my vocal range really high, really low, and it just cracks like nothing.
How can we deal with this thing?
Yeah, I love how it just removed my ability and I just used my health thingy.
Please, hurry!
For some reason, rolling's quicker than running. Don't ask me about this logic. Automata did it too. How can I roll up stairs? I don't know. How is my shoulder not dead? I don't know. Fucking ask Jill from Resident Evil 3. Why is Kanye kicking a door that opens outwards? I don't know.
Damn it, I can't get it open!
I haven't seen the most recent Star Wars movie, if you can call it that. Only because they lost all credibility after that one Star Cruiser went Allah Akbar into the Dreadnought. Which is why they have a thing called forward shields. Which is why you don't see anyone in the other movies do the very same maneuver. Because if they did, they would just go into the shield and their thing would just fucking be cream cheese. And it wouldn't have any effect. But yeah, let's face it, Disney retconned everything because the person writing the script knows nothing about Star Wars. And they were hired for the SJW-ness instead of actually knowing shit about shit.
She's just like you, sunshine.
Like you're any different. Hate is just another crush for you.
Hey now.
You're in pain, you're lonely, no one likes you. So you try to hide it under violence and hate.
I'm not like that at all.
It's okay.
It is.
Oh yeah, I'm back in the rhythm. All good, the rust is off. We should be able to fight the Shadow Lord now, I think. I hope.
It's too late for us now. It's too late for everything. We're too far gone, you and me.
Wow, I didn't even need the magic. I haven't seen Clone Wars. I've heard good things though. How are you tired? We were winning. Become as thoughts, become as thoughts. We must become as thoughts. By the way, guys, because I know last time people were going nuts with gifting things. If you're gonna gift stuff, Make sure to do it when all the other people are in, because we need 125 subs to get another emote. We're on 96. So when the people that are gifting come in, if you're there, wait for the other people that usually gift to come in, and gift together, get the hype train, get another free emote, unlock another emote, and then we're all good in the hood. What the fuck? I've never seen that emote. Did Nico get a new emote? I never saw that NicoBot emote. And I've had Nico's thing for a little while. Is that a new one? Or am I just blind? Yeah, there's a few new ones. I was gonna say.
What are you doing here?
I like the animated one where the thing explodes.
You are correct.
I would feel bad, but like, I want a Monokuma version of that. Because, yeah. I paid an animator to make us some emotes. Wait, did we just remove its armor on its tail or its head? Yeah, we just removed its armor on its head. Look, its armor's fucked. On its head. Did I break that? So is it gonna not have armor on the head in the cutscenes now? Because it has no armor on its...
Hey! Stop!
Right, we commissioned Super Saiyan Monokuma and Virgil going mad. Am I done with picking the emotes? I haven't picked them. I've commissioned 2 new ones. We have too few slots, so I always keep rotating. I don't know if you noticed. I rotated them around a little bit. Reason being, Mizuki needs to be in. And I think I moved Cheeky down an emote tier. So you can actually get the armor off. See? It doesn't have the armor in the cutscene now. Interesting. I never realized that. I don't know how it never happened in the previous cutscenes, but somehow I managed to do it here. Oh, Angry's still Maki though. And Warrior is still Karumi. Slap!
Knock it off already. Let's go.
Kaine.
He's fighting for you. And for Fira. Don't let him die for nothing.
So Japanese.
My friend.
Yes, your friend is about to die. Now go Super Saiyan! Or Devil Trigger, whatever you prefer. I will settle for hollowed mode. Or Bunkai. Whatever you want. Just do something, damn it! Just don't do that fucking Rasengan shit. That's confusing. My friends are my power. We must save my family. When anyone says my friends are my power, I just think of Taya from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. The power of friendship! Oh god, no! Vasta Lorde? I stopped after the Aizen arc, so I don't actually ever see the Vasta Lorde. But I assume Aizen's stronger, because Aizen. That fucker was playing 5D chess, and then he threw the game on purpose. Because he was lonely. What the fuck?! Don't get me wrong, awesome villain though. Fucking awesome villain.
Oh, look. You made it. We've been waiting for so long.
Just a little disappointing at the end.
Why are you doing this?
Ichigo went Vasta Lorde on Yukiora? Oh, I just thought that was his second holo release. So that was Vasta Lorde.
It began 1300 years ago.
Does that mean Ukiora also has a Vasta Lorde form? Technically? Because it's his second holo release?
Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt.
Ah, so Vasta Lorde's second from Second Awakening. Okay, see, now you've just confused me. Well, we can worry about that when we ever watch Bleach, because I actually quite enjoyed it. I remember when I picked it up, watched an episode, I'm like, no. I watched the 3rd episode, and then I binged watched all the way up to the Rukia arc, where Aizen first does this Superman thing.
Do you still not remember? Grimoire Vice?
Man, I would want to watch it again. Let's, yeah, so fucking good. And fucking Kenpachi, oh my god. Kenpachi's introduction. When you're just chilling and you just hear that voice and you're like, oh shit. And then he does his introduction where Ichigo thinks he's being stabbed. I'm like, this is gonna be good. And then one of the most epic boss fights of all time. And I'm like, oh my god. Secretly, anytime there is any arc, I'm like, where's Kenpachi? I don't care what's going on. I just want to watch Kenpachi fight someone. Because when Kenpachi fights someone, oh my god. It is the best thing ever. Like Kenpachi fighting, I even forgot the guy's name, but the guy with the giant 8-looking sword. That was like one of the best fights ever. It lasts for 40 minutes. I know, because I watched it like a dozen times. It is so epic. And the music throughout. I have it on a playlist on my phone. I've literally put the songs in actual sequential order in which they play during that fight. And it is so epic. It is so good. And then you've got the unreleased soundtracks, which play when Kenpachi goes nuts and when Hollow Ichigo takes over. Yeah, we're an anime company. We never release the best songs. You know why? Because fuck you!
Then let's give you a refresher.
But somehow they know how to copyright claim it on goddamn YouTube. But they've never released it! Sons of bitches. They have the sample soundtrack. You know what? Japanese companies, I'm sometimes wondering how the fuck do they even make money? Because they make the most stupid decisions sometimes. You do know Japan in the 90s, and this won't take long, was the world's leading producer of electronics, computer devices, and cars. And in their grand wisdom, and I'm talking about the CEOs of the companies, they said, let's stop expanding. And you know what happened? They got fucked. They're no longer the world's leading producer of computers, that's Taiwan. They're no longer the leading producer of cars. They're fucking being taken out by the Germans and now also Koreans because Hyundai. And they're they fucked themselves. Because they're like, let's stop expanding. We're making a lot of money, but let's focus on the domestic market. Why? I don't know. Maybe they're like fucking Aizen. They just want to fail.
Vice! My mind.
Damn it. It's like we're getting Illidan from WoW Legion coming in. He's stuck in the void.
I remember. Devila. Popola. You are not human. In fact. Oh no.
Oh, oh no.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch.
So is the girl
You wanna
that sent
finish
us
that
off to
thought
kill
for him,
people.
sister? All of us, every person standing in this room, are mere shells created by the true humans.
What are you saying?
You still don't get it? You aren't human.
I will keep bringing this up. Does he legitimately not understand Project Gestalt? Or is he willfully denying what he just found out because he wants to suppress the guilt of killing people for the past God knows how long? Because he got the book, Vice is telling him, they're telling him, and at the end when he meets Yona, he's like, what's going on, Yona? Is she possessed? It's like, dude, how the fuck do you not know what's happening at this point? You know what I mean? I keep thinking that it's willful ignorance because, yeah, he's a replicant. He doesn't know what Project is, but he's human from Shadow Lord sort of thing. I know, but they just threw the books at him. They just threw it at him. And they even tell him, I think during this fight.
So then humans, I mean the true humans, are extinct?
No. They still live on. You know them as shades.
See, at this point, I would be WTFing and questioning everything I've done for my whole life.
Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to business.
See, Devil just got herself killed. Because she could have had a talk no jutsu Daba Dayo, you know, Rasengan moment here. And talked him into quitting. But instead she wanted to have an epic fight and got herself killed.
Wait. Wait.
See, he's clearly confused. Clearly he's confused. Clearly something's clicking right now.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time.
He also does Illidan in World of Warcraft. And, yeah. And Grimoire Noir is actually Albert Wesker from Resident Evil.
Please don't be angry with us. We are only doing our duty.
This game has some fucking high-tier VAs. Let's just put it that way. Like, AAA industry.
Our endless existences have a single purpose. To control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the true humans.
They didn't cut corners on the VA budget, let me tell you that.
You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Kamoshida? Yeah, he always plays bad guys.
Don't speak such foolish...
He also played Pod 21 in NieR Automata.
Sorry.
The pod that saves the day. I only realized it at the end of the day. And he also plays, he doesn't play Delta, he plays... No, yeah, he plays Delta in Zero Escape. Oh, the epic song that we will barely hear any of.
We're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No. I'm nothing like you.
Bye. Ooh, she almost made it.
Devila?
Where is the blood? Animate this fucking scene with blood. Just get a bucket of blood and just throw it on her. I don't care if you make a scene where a core just comes in with a bucket of blood and she throws it on her. I don't care. There should be blood in this cutscene.
Popola, are you crying? No, don't die. You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without souls. Devila, I can't stop the bleeding. Oh God, I can't stop it. This world is too lonely for one
Get some of the King of
soul.
Facade's blood in here. Just get a mop or something. I don't care how you do it. He bled enough for like both of them here. Just borrow half of his blood.
Our souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears
Only
still
Shades
flow.
have blood.
It's kind of weird.
They should have blood though, because she references bleeding. She says, I can't stop the bleeding. You don't say, I can't stop the bleeding, and then there's no blood. Because then it makes... What the fuck?
Go. No, I can't be alone. Devila!
They were bleeding earlier though. They were! That's the thing. There was blood. Now there's no blood. I'm gonna keep calling this out. I'm exporting this clip again and sending it to Yoko Taro and asking Square Enix, where is the blood?
Now you
Patch it,
stop?
it's not hard. Just get a blood splatter animation and add it on her face.
Want you to stop?
Or just make it rain blood, I don't care.
Goddamn animal! And
Just
now
steal
you
a scene
wanna
from
stop?
Silent Hill the movie and make it rain blood.
Popola, wait!
I don't care.
It doesn't have to.
No one stops. It's way too late to stop. No one stops.
In that moment, all the blood should be splattering everywhere.
Popola! You and Devila were like parents to me!
At point blank range.
Two have watched the world wither from time immemorial. The coolness of such a fate is difficult to imagine.
I don't want to do this! I don't want to fight her!
Too bad.
Stop bitching and start fighting. It's the only way.
No stopping ever.
The fact that she has that much power, I'm just like, WTF.
The bridge! Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea.
Secretly, Emil is Gandalf. He's also a D&D player. He's like, guys, I got this. Please leave. I will sacrifice myself. And then in the next scene, he comes back 10 levels higher with all this cool epic gear in a car. He pulled the Gandalf.
I fear we're done for.
Emil knew what he was doing all along. He just wanted that car for himself.
It'll be all right.
He's like, I will evolve now. I want to be Car Emil. You can't be Car Kaine. Because I'm Japanese.
Young, I hated my eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become.
Become as Cars. I will become as Cars.
There now.
And make a cameo in that animated
Something
film
like
by Pixar.
Pride, you know?
Become as Cars.
I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend.
Car Emil is pretty strong. He's fucking immortal!
Bye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
He's a van that can go off-road. And his tires never puncture. Like, that's
so long,
pretty bullshit.
All I could do
As
was
a car
destroy.
owner, come on. My
But
car got
now,
smacked by another
I
car and
have
it
a
was
chance
killed.
to save
Meanwhile,
something.
Emil gets shot by rockets.
Now get going.
This scene was painful the first time, so I'm allowed to abridge it
Don't worry
and
about
make it
me.
less
I'm gonna
heavy.
be fine.
Because I'm sick of watching Emil die.
Emil! Emil!
Look at the detailing on the spells. Seriously. They did not fuck around. They detailed it. It had the writing that was circulating and everything. And just look at the amount of detailing that went in on the cracking of his energy shell. Like, they did not go cheap on the animation.
unstable.
That's why I'm so pissed
You
off
guys
about the
can't
lack
stop
of blood.
arguing with
Because it's
people.
not like they cut corners. They did not
They
cut
can hold it
corners.
together once
The amount
I'm
of
gone.
detailing in this game is amazing.
Well, I guess they'll just have to learn.
Just look at the detailing on his clothes, on his spells. Look at it.
I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time.
You know how much time this would have taken to animate?
Scared.
Forget about
I
it.
don't want to die.
You could easily have a skilled animator working more than a week on this effect alone. I've read this. I'm going to skip this. But yeah, there was absolutely no, yeah, the lack of blood has to be, like, it has to be something that was just overlooked. It feels impossible to me that it was intentional. Because they reference blood. That's why it's so confusing. I can't be the only one that's going, what the fuck's going on? We read this last time, by the way. So I apologize if someone's watching this for the first time. I highly recommend you watch the LP for ending C. Because I read all of it and watched it for the first time. We're trying to get to the D ending. Drakengard 301, they have blood in those games. This game, yeah, a few blood spots and it's pretty dark. And the Drama City for that store before the game, after boy. What? Watch the LP? LP's in 4K. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, and even after Monday, after Hutchin plays Ghost of Tsushima, I'll edit it out and upload it on our channel in 4K. We don't do anything under 4K. Even the anime reactions are recorded in 4K. I just export it in 1080p because who wants to see my face in 4K? Plus, I'm not recording in 4K, I'm recording in 1080p. Because this camera can do 4K and 30 FPS. And no one wants 30 FPS.
I'll always watch over you. So we'll always be together. Don't cry, Emil. want you to be happy. Promise me that you'll live for both of us.
Aww. Aww. This fucking music. It just hits you. I bet Yoko Taro personally picked this track. I bet you he personally picked this track. I bet you back in the day he was watching something or he heard something and he's like, I want this type of track for this exact moment. Because I know a lot of game developers, like creators, they sometimes hear a piece of music somewhere in like a movie or something and they're like, I want something like this. I want something like this. Because the style of music, like, it's not unique, but it's like, I want something like this. And then it adds that custom melody, like the one where Emil dies, with the little piano keys on top of it. That's custom, because that's the theme. But the background sort of music like this, it's not unique. It's very, you've heard it. It's that type of music. Ah, so good. Yeah, this is a black hole. He created a black hole. Wait! If he created a black hole, that might explain... He could have literally been teleported to another point in time. So when he wakes up in the desert after this, he could very easily have woken up 1,000 years later. Because we don't actually know what's on the other side of a black hole. Some people even assume that on the other side of a black hole is another dimension. How'd you get your armor back? King, I just saw your shorts. See what I mean? Oi, before you pass out, can you run one hallway up there and put a little bit of blood on Devila? Just a little, just smear it on her. I think he's got a little bit in him before he bleeds out. Now he's fucked. Use the remaining of his energy to jump. Now he's fucked. Had he stumbled, he would have probably made it to the room. He's really got a thing for stabbing people in the eye. There's also poison in the air. Yeah. Look at that blood. And the pig's already gone. Like, it disappeared. It's like too many assets on the screen. Pig removed. Can someone quickly grab a mop and bring some to Devila? Real quick. Just grab a mop. You might need 2 mops. That's a lot of blood. I mean, the amount of blood he lost, he would have passed out a while ago. Just saying. Don't ask how I know this. But with the amount of blood that he lost, he would have passed out ages ago. He probably didn't even die. He probably just passed out. He's probably in a coma right now, leaning next to the wall. So he's probably going to bleed out without even realizing that he died. Because that's how typically bleeding out works. Plus, he'll go into shock. Sorry to say it. Am I the only one that gets a little bit of a Devil May Cry piano theme in the ending? Fucking piano themes. This whole hallway gives me Devil May Cry vibes, by the way. That ass. This is both the most romantic and most savage scene they have together.
Let's go.
It's literally like one of those moments where I'm gonna beat you up to snap you out of it, and then it's like, oh, you're beating yourself up right now. Yeah, this isn't gonna do shit. It's like, what am I supposed to do? You know? She could use a Snickers though. She could use a box of Snickers. That would make a great Snickers ad, by the way. Literally that scene where she pins him to the wall and they're like looking at each other. It's like, Kaine, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Have a Snickers. It'd be so easy. You just need the Snicker part to go over the thing. It's like not even 2 hours worth of work. And if you work in corporate, that's half of your week's worth of work. Because we're paid by the week, not by the hour. Not by what we produce. Fab, take notes. In corporate, it's not about what you do. It's about what people think you do. So when you start your job, be the first one into the office. Sometimes be the last one to leave. Sometimes work during your lunch break. And everyone will assume you are the hardest working person in the company. Then, for the next X years, you don't actually have to do anything. Because people will assume you're the hardest working person in the room. It's all about reputation, man. Reputation. Guard it with your life. After that, milk it till it's dead. That's what I did. Like and I'm not saying this to like brag or anything, but the job that I have now, I'm not technically qualified for. So when I finished my 2-year contract as a graduate is like entry level into the corporate company. The job I have now is, I wouldn't call it middle management, but it's in that tier. It's literally 2 tiers above my original position. Typically, you're not supposed to go 2 tiers after you do a graduate role. You're supposed to go 1, maybe a 2nd tier. I basically hopped 2 tiers and I'm pretty much going on the 3rd tier. But I can't go into the 3rd tier because the internal company policy is you can't ever be promoted over 2 pay grades because that stops someone from, you know, going from entry level to executive. And so what they actually did is they gave me the junior role of the 3rd tier. So instead of being a full-fledged, what I'm called is actually a Scrum Master, I'm an associate Scrum Master. Because what they can do then is actually up it to the 3rd tier. So I'm an associate, but once I sort of do it for like 6 to 12 months, I can become fully fledged, which means I go on the 3rd tier. Even though technically you're not supposed to, but I got it. And to get a position like that, like when they post this job, they're looking for someone between 3 to 5 years experience in the role. Meanwhile, they created a junior version of the role to give to me because my reputation was so strong. Because they're like, oh, well, this is probably more than he can chew, but he's gonna chew it anyway. So let's just give him double the workload because we haven't hired someone for the 2nd team. And he probably won't fuck up because he's a workaholic. So they basically did that, and I somehow didn't fuck up. And now the amount of work I have literally got halved. So I was looking after 2 teams, 3 at one point. Now I'm looking after 1.5 because the 2 teams became 1. And so now I've got like half the workload I did for the last 3 months. And I'm like, fuck yeah. And that's all you need. It's so fucked up that that's why I had to skip one of the streams the other week. I literally got asked at like 4:30 p.m. on a Monday that they needed all this paperwork done ASAP because the next morning at 8:30 they're sitting with our managing director. And I'm like, you need what? And so I had to cancel Anime Monday because I was there, like I was working till 11 at home. And if I fucked up any of my paperwork, my boss, who's a director now, I've got my direct reporting line. So I'm literally working under a director. And he would have gone to the managing director and he would have been fucked. Because the managing director is an ex-VP of PwC, which is a consulting firm. And he's now the managing director of our company. And the guy's like a fucking computer. He used to program machinery when he was 16. He didn't write software, he wrote firmware for hardware. Back when coding was complicated. Before we had like user interfaces and things like that. So the guy knows his shit. And the guy like looks at numbers forensically. The guy's like a computer. And so I had to make sure everything was correct because the budgets we were working with are in the hundreds of thousands. It's fucked. I was like, oh yeah, we need to confirm our budgeting for the next 4 months by tomorrow morning. And I'm like, where the fuck am I going to get these numbers? And it's just like, fucking figure it out. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm calling all the team members that I'm looking after. I'm like, dude, I know it's 5 o'clock on a Monday. Are you in a bar? Whatever, ignore that. But do you know how much this is? And then he opens up his work laptop. He's like, it should be this much. And I'm like, should be or is this much? And it's like, 90% should be. And I'm like, better add 10% contingency on top of it. And then we can over allocate the budget. And then if we blow out a little bit, we're still within budget. And if we have anything left over, we can just say we were more efficient than last time. And then if I get in trouble for putting extra, I can explain the fact that we didn't have a precise number, so I added 10% as a contingency just in case, so it doesn't look like I'm incompetent. Because if I put the exact number and we blow out by $1,000 and we can't pay for it, I look like an idiot, and then the job I got, I'll probably get demoted or fired. By the way, I had to do this the night before. And I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So corporate. Welcome. So just get a good reputation and you'll be fine. I'm okay. You know what's fucked about corporate, right? And you guys are gonna laugh at it. You're gonna laugh at this. We have calls with external companies all the time, right? So when we're working on something, we occasionally have to be on a call with government or like, police or something like that. Because, we work with the high end of town or government, right? But sometimes the person that's supposed to be on call can't make it for whatever reason. So they get someone that they know will never answer anything, will never commit to anything, and is just impossible to pin down. Like Velcro, nothing will stick to it. They get me. This is before I got my new role. So they would get me, put me on a call, and I'm literally there. One part is someone from government, another part is someone from like the fire department, like high up, right? And they're asking all these questions, and I'm not answering anything because I know nothing about nothing. But they assume I know something because I'm filling in for a director or an associate director from our company. And they're asking a shit about funding. And I'm always like, I'll have to confirm with you. I'll have to confirm with you. That appears right, but let me get back to you. Oh, you want commitment of $500,000 funding in the next quarter? I'll have to confirm with you. Yeah. I will definitely confirm with you. I'll get back to you on that one. Sounds right, but let me confirm. So I'm never directly answering anything. I should be a fucking politician. And then I just literally get out of the meeting and just tell the guy, by the way, they want $400,000 worth of funding. And the guy's like, yeah, good luck with that. $400,000. They're the fucking government. They should be giving us $400,000. It is fucked. How do I handle job interviews? All right, funny story about the job interview, and I'll keep this short. The job interview where I landed this gig, I didn't actually focus on talking about the job. I focused about talking about the person. So I went in for an interview, and this was not a Google, but it was pretty much a building where Google is in Sydney. And I went in for the interview, and it was like all these IT people. And during the interview, I was just basically talking to him, and he ended up asking me, why do you want to be, in this IT role for our company? I'm like, IT role? No, I applied for the business role. And the guy just looks at me and is like, what? I'm like, oh God, this happened before. And I basically mentioned that it happened with, I think it's called Caltex. It's a big, it's a fuel company. I'm like, yeah, it happened to me too. I was at the interview stage and they thought I applied for IT. I applied for business, so I didn't accept the offer. By the way, I never got that offer, but that doesn't matter. Sales, always sell it, because they assume you're competent. It's like that whole thing with publishers and publicists. Oh, they want me, so, you know, I'm giving you a shot first. And everyone wants something someone else wants, you know, supply and demand sort of thing. Which is why everyone that's in relationships always tries to get poached by someone else. You ever realize how people in relationships are more attractive than single people? Why is that? It's supply and demand. If someone else wants them, that means they're good, right? It's one of those things. Anyway, long story short, and I basically tell him that. It's like, oh shit. I'm like, but I'm more than happy to, like, you know, answer any questions that you have, but this is not the role I applied for. And so he's basically like, oh, in that case, what would you do in this scenario? It's like, well, in this scenario, I would do this. And it's like, okay, well, you'll be working on technology that no one knows about. So obviously, you know, there's no manual or anything. So what would you do if you encounter, you know, something and there's an error? And I'm like, well, I'll be honest with you. First thing I'll do is Google it. That's what I do every time I have issues with my computer at home. And it's like, oh, you fix computers at home? It's like, no, I don't fix them. But anytime there's an error, I Google it and I try to find which hardware part it is and try to replace it. It's like, oh, you build your own computers. I'm like, yeah, it's cheaper than buying it store made. See what I mean? It shows initiative, it shows knowledge, and it shows a degree of work ethic and, you know, accountability. And it's like, oh, okay. Okay, yeah, well, that's true. But if you can't Google it, what would you do when you're working in a team? And I'm like, well, first of all, I'd see if I can ask someone else in my team if they've ever encountered the problem before, because if we're working on something new, chances are I'm not the only one having that problem. It's like, okay, fair point. But say you've encountered something that no one has ever encountered before, not even your team, and there's nothing on Google. I'm like, well, I'm a visual person, because people are either visual, auditory, or kinetic. People fall into 3 categories mentally. I'm technically visual, so visual is basically when you draw things out and you watch them. Some people learn by watching. Kinetic is when people learn by doing, and auditory is people learn by listening. The problem with education is they treat everyone the same way when they're not. You know how some teachers draw things out on a board and other teachers just explain it, whereas other teachers try to make you do it? That really shows the differences in the style. Anyway, so I basically say, well, I'm a visual person, so if there's a whiteboard, I will typically draw it out and try to, you know, make my problem into like a chart and things. And usually while I'm doing that, I notice something I didn't notice. Sorry, because I'm looking at the problem from a different angle. And then typically I figure something out. And it's like, yeah, I do the same. By the way, and then at this point he basically says, I'll make a call and I'll let them know that they put you in the wrong thing and I'll make sure you get an interview for the business role. I'm like, oh, thank you, I really appreciate it. So this guy that was doing interviews for the IT graduates basically made the internal call to HR to basically tell them, hey, you put this guy in the wrong spot, but he's really good, make sure you interview him. So last minute, they actually popped me in to do an interview with one of the business managers in the company. It was last minute, like I was one of the last ones. So they probably already had everyone they wanted. And they gave me this lady. And I basically went to the company and I went there to interview her. And you can see like that she's a senior level of management, right? Like she's fucking seasoned. You can tell because she's got a really expensive work suit, but it's not too flashy. It's just like casual. She had like a gold bracelet and she was wearing like a watch. And I was like, oh wow, is that a Rolex? And she's like, oh no, it's not. It's like, it looked like a Rolex. It's like, it's a cheaper version of it, not the high-end one. It's like, but I'm saving up for one. I'm like, yeah, they're really good. They give you a lifetime warranty. So I noticed something on her. I complimented something on her because people like people that like them, right? People always hire people that they like because it's not about whether or not they're good. It's about whether or not I can work with them. And so by complimenting her Rolex watch, we got into the discussion of her saving for a Rolex watch, which means we got into the discussion of her property investment portfolio. Luckily, I know something about property investment because I worked in property investment development and management. So we ended up talking 20 minutes about her property investment portfolio and tax minimization strategy. Then at the end, she was like, oh shit, I was supposed to interview you. Can I just ask you a few questions really quickly? Have you studied this? Yes. Have you studied this? Yes. Yes, have you studied this? Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll tell them you're good. And that's how I landed the job. Didn't answer shit about the industry I'm working in. So you basically sell yourself. Like, they don't want you to recite your resume. They don't fucking give a shit about that. They just want to know whether or not they can work with you and whether or not you're full of shit. Because if you ever go for an interview at Google, if you ever make it to the interview stage, and there's multiple interview stages, they will literally just want to talk to you. None of that fancy bring your resume shit. They will literally get a senior engineer or something that's working in your field and they'll just want to have a chat with you. They'll want to see where your mind's at. And then they'll be like, all right, cool. Here's a list of books I want you to read before the next interview. You have like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And they will fucking give you books. Like, I'm not talking, oh, I read them once, I understand. No, I mean literally dense. Like theoretical IT or some shit like that. It's like, you know, in 3 weeks we'll talk about these books. Make sure you've read them. And they want to see how well you understand the books. You don't have to be perfect, but they want to see how good your mind is. And then from that, they can gauge very quickly whether you're good or not. So it's impossible to bullshit your way through that. Because you could write whatever you want on your resume. You could fake your LinkedIn profile. You can, you know what I mean, through nepotism, have the fucking managing director of so-and-so company like your post and say you're the greatest in the world. But if you sound like total shit when you talk to the person, and they sound like an idiot, it's quite clear that they don't know what they're talking about. Which is why I like to lead the conversation away from the subject topic and onto something people love talking about, themselves. So I'm a salesperson at heart. So that would be my only recommendation when it comes to job interviews. A seasoned business person will pick that up instantly. But the beautiful part is, seasoned people aren't the people hiring people. HR is. So HR is hiring who they think the business needs, rather than who the business actually needs. Which is why a lot of the new people you get in like corporate actually suck. Because HR doesn't know what to look for. They look for fancy resumes and people that tick the boxes, rather than someone that's gonna fucking ace it. So if you develop a good reputation within the company, and key people like you, you're good. Like, I was talking to one of these new managers that got rehired. Because, you know, in corporate, they got rid of a whole division of the business, made everyone redundant, so they got redundancy packages. And then they realized that they need this internally, so they rehire the same people. And I was talking to one of them, and one of these managers that I was going to be working for, he's not my direct manager, but another one, was walking past. And he's like, oh, sorry to take your time. And then the person I was talking to was like, oh, let me introduce George to. He's like, George? Yeah, I know George. He's at my table every day because, you know, he doesn't want to wait in the inbox queue. Which in corporate shows initiative because you're not waiting for someone to answer your email. You fucking MS Teams them now since you're working, or you basically just walk to their desk. And they're like, oh shit. So he knows how to get past the queues. Fuck! You know what I mean? Like, you know how to circumvent the process in corporate. That's what your value is in corporate. It's not about doing your job. If you're doing your job, you're low in the pecking order. If you actually know how to get shit done, that's when shit starts happening. Because the biggest problem in companies is everyone's siloed. This team is working, but you know what ends up happening? This team is doing the exact same thing this team is doing, and they're doubling up on work because they don't know the other team is doing that, because there's no communication. So the company's actually losing money because two teams are doing the exact same job. And eventually they'll reach the same conclusion. But their process will be incompatible because they did it in different ways. So they've just doubled up on work and wasted resources for the past month. So, what the fuck's the point in doing that? It's not about doing hard work. It's just about being smart about it. And half the time, work in corporate is outsourced. Like, all our marketing collateral for our company is outsourced to a marketing agency that outsources it to an agency in fucking Malaysia or something. It's nuts. So our marketing department briefs a marketing department that briefs people in the second or third world to do the work, and then touches it up and sends it to us. So we don't actually do the work. Like, we can't even edit PDF documents. They won't let us. I'm like, I could just get a piece of software. Like, no, you have to tell them what you want changed via email, and they will change it for you. And then an entire paragraph goes missing. And I'm like, you just removed an entire paragraph. Put it back. That's the sort of shit you're going to have to do. It's nuts. And guess what? If it slips through the net and, you know, it lands and blows up in someone's face, you're going to be fucked. I used to literally action legal documents for my director, who by the end wouldn't even look at the legal documents she was signing off on. I would literally go to her for signing, and she'd be like, have you read it? I'm like, yep. He's like, double checked it? I'm like, yep. She just signs it. She doesn't even look at it. I gotta fucking sign the power of attorney form and she would have signed it. Because if it blows up in her face, she's just gonna blame me. They're not gonna fire her, they're gonna fire me. Corporate's fucked. So just be super careful. Super careful. Have paper trails for fucking everything. I shared with you guys the experience that really ticked me off. I was working in a team under my associate director at the time. And we had this lady in our team. Her partner was pregnant. And so she went on maternity leave, right? Baby's being born. You take like 2-3 weeks off. All good? All paperwork in. As soon as she left, another associate director that was being asked for work literally CC'd her into an email. I was luckily in this email trail, by the way, out of sheer luck. And he basically said, she, the woman that just went on maternity leave, was responsible for this piece of work being delivered, and she said she will do it. Here's an attachment. The attachment that he insinuated basically showed that she was responsible for it had nothing to do with that. It was a random attachment because no one was going to open it. And so he basically threw her under the bus. Despite it not being her responsibility, her having nothing to do with this project, and he just wanted to throw someone under the bus. Thankfully, I was in that email trail. So I went to my associate director, who was both our managers, and I said, look, I saw this email. I'm really worried. It's being insinuated that she's responsible for delivering something. My associate director wasn't in this email chain, by the way. And I'm like, could you do something about it? Because she's being thrown under the bus here for something she hasn't done. And she's on maternity leave for 2 weeks. So it's impossible for her to deliver it. Because what would have ended up happening is someone would have said, oh, she didn't deliver what she promised and she's on leave for 2 weeks. And that would be like a black mark on her record. You know, unofficial black mark. And so he fixed that up. But in corporate, that will happen to you. And the lower you are on the pecking order, the easier it is for someone just above you to throw you under the bus. Like, I had someone try to throw me under the bus in a meeting because they didn't do something on time. And they're like, oh, by the way, I was waiting for you to do this and do this and do this and do this, and you haven't done it on time, which is why I'm late. And by the way, she did it with me on call, with all the other people in my position, with our associate director, and vice president on the call. And so basically, like, I got pinned. And I'm like, yep, no, I was trying to get that to you. Only problem was, during our planning session for the quarter, this was never brought up. So we had our plan for the 3 months already set in stone, but I did add this in by reprioritizing things. But you asked me last week to have it for today, which was less than a week's notice. I managed to get it in, but it won't be done till next week. She no longer, ever, directly asks me anything in meetings. She now fucking emails me. No, doesn't even email me. MS Teams me. She got so fucking burnt. She is so quiet in these meetings now. You can't fucking hear her in the meetings. She used to be the loudest one in the meetings. She doesn't fucking say a peep now. And she had like 10 years experience. So she literally wanted to throw the youngest person under the bus because she thought she could get away with it. Because it's easy to throw it on, you know, the least experienced person. So be very careful. Be prepared for that shit. It's gonna happen. So that's all I gotta say. Have your fucking ducks in a row. And remember what you've ever said. Like, if you commit to something, people are gonna call you on it. So words like might, will try my best, are your saving grace. I never said I will do it. I said I will do my best to do it. You know what I mean? There's a big difference between I will have this done on this date as opposed to I will do my best to have it on this date. But I've got this other list of shit that needs to be done first. So you're going to be very careful what you say, particularly with your bosses. Like, I chase our VP and I'm like, hey, you gave us all these priority ones. Need to ask you, we've got 8 priority ones. Which is the priority one of the priority ones? So we can do that first. I'll get back to you. Oh, okay. Do the same thing next week. Do the same thing next week. So at the end of the quarter, when our team actually didn't deliver half the shit, and we're getting scored in front of everyone, and it came to our team, he literally went like, yes, they didn't deliver all the stuff. There were conflicting priorities. Let's skip them. Our VP literally skipped us. It's like, I'll talk to them privately. Let's go to the next team. Because he knew he fucked up. Had I not been chasing him every fucking week for 3 months, we would have got roasted in front of everyone, and I could have possibly lost my promotion. So you got to be fucking careful. And if someone says something, even if it's your boss or VP, follow them up on it. Because if they say, I'll get back to you, but you didn't follow them up on it, it's your fault for not taking the initiative and following them up. Because they're higher in the pecking order. You should be chasing them. They shouldn't be chasing you. And even if you're just bugging them once a week, the fact that you're bugging them once a week shows that you're trying to keep on top of it. You gotta do these things. Get a fucking book, write notes and shit. Have a to-do list, set reminders, have a little alarm. I don't care how you do it. I've got a diary. So if someone says, follow up with me next week or something, I literally go a week ahead in the diary and I write it on my to-do list for Monday morning. Good little trick is Monday morning, email someone at 8 o'clock in the morning or 8:30 because it's going to be the first email in their inbox at 9 o'clock. And if they say I didn't see the email, it's bullshit. They can't say they didn't. It was the first email in. Don't email people on Fridays. No one's checking their email. Monday mornings or Tuesday mornings or Wednesday mornings. Not Friday. No one checks their emails on Friday. The email is just going to be on the bottom of the chain come Monday. They'll never check it. They'll never check it. And follow up those emails by replying to the previous email that they didn't reply to. So if you ever get burnt for it, you can basically show the trail that they never replied to it. Always have paper trail. Use emails. Emails are great for that. You can't fake them. And people love removing people from CCs in emails. When you reply, add the people back into the CCs. None of that fucking cloak and dagger shit. If you want to say something, say it out in the open. Otherwise, don't fucking say it. You gotta be aware of all these little subtle things. You gotta be hyper aware, especially in the beginning. It's a bit like prison. They'll fuck with you if it's easier to fuck with you. But if it's too risky to fuck with you and you'll get burnt, they won't fuck with you. No one will fuck with you. They'll just leave you. Like, fuck, I don't want to fuck with this guy. I'm gonna go fuck with that guy over there. Social cues? I don't understand social cues. I'm like socially awkward. So I had to learn them. But since I had to learn them, I'm sort of aware of these little subtle things that people like to do. It's very difficult to manipulate someone when they know they're being manipulated. So just be aware. Always ask yourself, why is this person talking to me? Why is this person being so friendly, you know? Why are they working the shaft so hard? It's not because I'm so pretty. What do they want from me? Oh, okay. Here comes the favor. By the way, I was like, here it is. You know what I mean? You know people that you never talk to, they come out of nowhere and they're suddenly your best friend? What the fuck do they want from me? Oh, you want me to do all this shit that's late? Yeah, sorry, I don't have time. Learn how to say no without saying no. Never actually say no. Actually, never say no. They'll come to you and be like, could you do this? I'm like, yeah, I should be able to. I just got to do this and this first. And then they'll be like, fuck, that's going to take too long. I'll go to someone else. So you've never said no to them. If you say no, they'll just run to someone and say, oh, you said no. Whereas if you say, I can do it, but I got to do all this first, they can't run to your boss and say, oh, he said he'll do it, but he's going to do the priorities first. That's not fair. What do you mean that's not fair? You fucking have to prioritize your work. How the fuck else are you supposed to do it? I think that's enough. I think that's all the business advice I can do. Write it down. Write it. Dot points. Talk to the person, not about the job. Always have a paper trail. Never commit to fucking anything. And pay attention for people. Watch your back. Watch your back. People will backstab you and throw you under the bus in a heartbeat. And they won't give a shit. I've met several fucking psychopaths in our company. They do not give a shit. Gotta be careful. Alright, let's kick it off. Let's kick it off. I might even just export that as its own little separate clip. I started actually doing that, exporting little clips from big live streams like this when I'm editing to just give people, like, I start doing these little conversations and they're really useful for people. They'll save their butts in the long run. They will, like, if I knew this shit years ago, fuck, I'd be so much further ahead in life than I am now. So much further. Always happy. So, good luck on corporate. Have fun. Corporate can be either a very good thing or a very bad thing. It's not all bad. It can be very good. Or it can be a fucking nightmare. There's some people that work like 60-hour weeks, that work on weekends, because they can't say no. And those people are like 40. And they work hard, and you know what? No one appreciates them. And then you have people like me that just glide through. I worked 50-hour weeks. I'm not doing it again. Learn how to say no. Oh, and there's a close-up of Kane's ass. Naturally. Naturally, Kane's ass was like half the screen. Butterfree! I swear he has butterfly wings.
This ends here. Strike hard. Hold nothing.
Area Martel! You murdered her! You raped her! You killed her children! Confess! Confess! I could say that, because technically there's a sister involved.
Hope to stand against the Shadow Lord.
Shut up, Wesker.
Speak in such a manner, fool.
Delta Wesker, motherfucker.
Nothing like you.
Yeah, he's 89 for AI. Man, DC Duckless is a cool motherfucker.
I know.
I follow him on Instagram, and you're gonna laugh about this. And he was basically like touring his home gym. And I'm like, hey DC, any chance you can give us a home tour of your gym in your Wesker voice? And he basically like got the camera, videotaped it. It's like, Kuma, I will not give you a tour of my home gym in a Wesker voice. And he lifts it up like he picks you up and he's choking you. He's such a cool motherfucker. Every time I notice him in a game, I basically tweet him and I give him like a screenshot or something. And he's such a cool motherfucker. He's just chill. He's chill. He's really chill.
But guess what?
He's one of the good ones. He's one of the good ones.
He still forgives me.
Can you share the video? Yeah, I'll dig it up. I think it's on my Instagram.
You're doing this.
I think I reposted it on my Instagram. Because that was like one of the first times like someone I really liked in the industry replied. And then I was like, holy shit. And then like other people started replying. And I'm like, holy shit. And then Kojima ended up watching my reaction to fucking Death Stranding and wanted to include it in his highlight video. And I'm like, Kojima Productions wants to include my reaction? Yes! Take my reaction! Would you like the original recording? Just fucking take it, goddammit! Take it all! Of course you have my permission! I was like a schoolgirl in love with her senpai, you know? It's like, what? Senpai noticed me! Oh, that's still a highlight. That's still a highlight. I was so happy when that email came. Yeah, I was fucking nuts. I was like, what? And I even checked it. And the email was at Kojima Productions. And I double checked the name. And I'm like, on LinkedIn, they work at Kojima Productions. This is legit. And it was actually posted on the official Kojima Productions account. I'm like, holy shit. See what? Oh fuck! I'm like a kid at Christmas. Like, oh my god. I'm like a kid at Christmas. It's like when I told Yoko Taro when I found out about NieR Automata. And I'm like, look, I was there at the anime thing where everyone was 2B9S and you were wearing Emil's head. I didn't know who you were, but next time you're in Sydney, I'm definitely going to say hi. And he literally just followed me on Twitter. And I'm like, huh? Shit. Like, some of these people in the industry are really cool. Some of these people are really cool. They're legit.
Please.
They're legit. They actually love what they do. And then you have the assholes that are like, don't talk to me. Talk to my PR manager. I don't manage my own social media account. Fuck that shit, you pleb. I fucking hate those people. I fucking hate those people. You know, my cousin is actually one of those people. She doesn't manage her social media account. She's a local celebrity. She posts 3 times daily, and she doesn't manage her social media. And she's always showing off how many followers she has. And she's always like, oh, I have 400,000 followers on my Instagram. And I'm like, do you even do your own posts? She's like, no, I have my PR agency. And I'm like, so do you even, like, look at any of your comments? Do you actually engage the people that love you and look up to you? And she's like, no, that's not my job. And I'm like, I'm literally like, I'm like, and I basically told her, why don't you reach out to League of Legends? This was at the time before it exploded in the last 2 years. And I'm like, a bunch of A-list celebrities in Korea and whatnot are fucking exploding because they partner with League of Legends. They cosplay a character because they're a model, and they're there at the Worlds thing. And she's like, oh no, I don't do anything associated to video games. And then they fucking started getting all the K-pop singers and shit in there. It exploded globally, and now League of Legends is a $1 billion company. And I'm like, you do realize if you did that, you'd be 10 times bigger than you are now. It's like, yeah, but I don't associate with a video game. And I'm like, you do realize A-list celebrities, like, it's not bad to be associated with a $1 billion company and get free exposure. That doesn't devalue your fucking brand. That fucking puts you next to A-list celebrities, which elevates you. It doesn't devalue you. When you're next to people that are A-list, you're next to them. It's like me being on a live stream with a bunch of, it's like me being on a live stream, say for example, with PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye. That's not gonna fucking devalue me. Everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck's this guy doing with them? He must be good. I might be the shittest YouTuber in the world, but people are gonna be like, what's he doing with him? Is he good? He must be good.
Hurry.
It's value by association. But nah, she doesn't give a shit about that. And I'm like, fuck, get out of here. She pisses me off so much. She pisses me off so much. Every time we're at like a family thing, like she hates me. Because I call her out. I call her out so hard. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to that, my bad. But like, she pisses me off. Too materialistic. Too materialistic. And her husband is, he's going to be partner soon at Mallison's. It's one of the biggest international law firms in the world. He works 80-hour weeks. And of course, you know, she married a lawyer like that. And I'm just like... We were having dinner. It was Hutchin, him, and me. I was thanking him because he helped me do like a legal document, and I took them to dinner. And then they married, right? They met at like last year of university, and they're married already with a child. She already had a kid. She's already a mum. And then she was like looking at me because she thinks like, you know, a guy like me that plays video games, there's no way I date girls. And then she's like, so, oh, she's cute. How long have you been together? And it was like 6 years at that time. And she's like, 6 years? What are you doing? Hook her up. And I'm like, supply and demand. Her husband basically was just like, you
okay?
And she was like,
I'm just fine.
What do you mean? You know, she's a catch. And I'm like, yeah, but women's value is determined by their looks. The value of guys always goes up. because it's our knowledge and our asset base. And she's like, you know what I mean? Because she's basically in her 30s now. And she's like, you little shit, you know? And her husband is just like, yeah, I get it, because I'm about to be a partner at like an international law firm. My value is like, I could be dating 18-year-old models now. Like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, right? And he's just like... And I'm like with a smirk on my face because I know what I just said. And she's like, I want to fucking stab you. But she knows if she tried, it wouldn't end well for her. And Hutchin's like, what are you guys talking about? Fucking power play. Fucking power play.
You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our...
She hates me. Every time there's a family event and all her friends come, they're all like fucking B-list models, right? And they talk about looks and guys and how we're top shit, and I'm always stuck like eating next to them. And I don't pay attention to them. And they're like, so you whose name I already forgot because you're not special. I'm like, right, you? Sorry, I'm not good with names. And they're like, how dare this son of a bitch? When I get really pissed off, I just tear into them. They're like all this shit about being pretty and stuff, and I'm like, really? Is that with or without makeup? And they just go, how dare you? And I'm like, look, personally, when I'm dating someone, I go for someone I find attractive without makeup, because at the end of the day, that's what you're gonna wake up with in the morning. And they're just like, you're right, but... And my cousin just sits there because she knows she doesn't want to poke that bear. And plus she knows, you know, Hutchin's adorable, right? She's fucking adorable. Like, no one can tell me she's not adorable. If you were to compare Hutchin to celebrities from Asia that don't have makeup, Hutchin would stack up. Because she's adorable. She's genuinely adorable. Without makeup and anything. So, my cousin does not poke the bear. And they're like, you'll never get a girl like that. And she's like, I wouldn't be saying that. We were watching Phone Booth, which is a really good thing. And Hutchin's so good. You'll laugh at this. Phone Booth, it's about a guy that's trying to cheat on his wife. And then Hutchin's like, why is he doing that? I'm like, because the guy's cheating on his wife. He's like, yeah, but he didn't do anything yet. He hasn't had sex, so it's not technically cheating. I'm like, but he's trying to have sex with the girl. It's like, yeah, but he didn't do it yet, so it's not cheating. And I'm like, shut up, Kuma. Shut up, Kuma. It's not cheating unless penis is in hole. Okay, what next, Hutchin of wisdom? Please, tell me more. Because this will come in handy later. Oh, sorry, we're at this spot. Alright, let me pay attention. What was I doing? Damn it!
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live.
Damn it, I'm still rusty. It's like Pokemon Rusty. No, do not play that goddamn Lilium slow version of fucking, what's it called? That anime that kills me. Elfin lead bullshittery. Don't do it! That anime killed me. I'm getting PTSD now, and so will you. Alright, time for the new ending. New ending. New ending. Alright, no more fucking around. Congratulations, NieR. You just officially committed genocide. At least I think that's the last human. Yeah, Yona's dead. I mean, the OG Yona, not like our Yona. She's alive. But like, Yona's dead. And now you just committed genocide. Congratulations. All the cute guys in my area are jerks, and all the cute girls in my area are straight or taken or both.
Well, ain't that precious?
I'm happy for him.
I really hated this part in A and B, because I think
You
she
know,
just walks away.
Sunshine, that black scrawl has almost completely taken you over.
Yeah. I know.
But goddamn, we had fun, huh? Killing and killing and more killing. What a rush.
This guy's a slov, I'm telling you now. He's a fucking slov. He's probably like Vlad the Impaler or something.
No! No! It wasn't fun at all!
Damn it, Vlad, fight it!
I turned you into a killing machine. I spread evil and chaos around the world. But it all feels so empty now. Why? I don't understand.
Sorry. Looks like you stayed inside me for a little too long. Sunshine.
Oof! I love that. The banter. The fucking banter.
Don't be nice to me. Don't make me feel like this.
Well, ain't that a bitch?
I'm gonna swallow you up, Sunshine. Gonna swallow you whole.
Please don't say that with the context of being inside someone for too long. The connotations are somewhat questionable, and we're supposed to be safe for work here. How the fuck can this game be safe for work? I'm sorry, this game is not safe for work. I can swear all I want. Kaine swears every sentence. I'm allowed to swear. This stream is already probably demonetized. Alright, guys. Gotta really quickly, because we've been live for 90 minutes. Let me really quickly grab my energy drink, because I feel that the ending is going to be a gauntlet. Do what you need. We'll be right back in 3 minutes, and we do the ending. Sorry, but let's just do it just in case. Let's give everyone an opportunity. Let's not fuck it up. Did I see the drama CD? No, I haven't. I don't touch anything until I finish the playthrough. Quick 3 minutes, we'll be right back. I didn't want to cut into a song that's really good. Hey, yeah, people are coming in. Oh, man. I've wanted to get out more of the NieR Replicant LP by this point. But every single fucking LP gets a copyright claim for music! So that's why it's taken longer than expected. It keeps getting claimed. And while I did get the game for free from PR at Square Enix, I don't actually have a contact within their copyright department that will give me help. So I can get Square Enix games for free now, which is cool, but can't get help with copyright disputes. And my Death Stranding video got taken down for DMCA, so I gotta do that email later tonight and submit it. And hope that YouTube will actually submit it to the record company, UMC, United Media Corporation, I think. Yeah. I tried tweeting Kojima Productions, but I didn't get a... Fuck, I should reply to that email where she asked for my video. Thanks you for reminding me. I'll reply to that email and be like, hey, it's been a year. I'm really glad I was in the video. Is there any chance you can help me with this copyright claim? I need some fucking artillery on these DMCAs. Because these companies can just claim as whatever they want and take down videos and YouTube lets them. And unless you get social media coverage, no one helps you. No one helps you. I'm not big enough to get help through social media. I have to get a contact in these companies or something. It's fucked. I have a DMCA strike. Because a song was playing in the background of the credits while I was talking. And they took down a 3-hour video. For music in the background of the game while I'm talking. It's fucked. Alright! Let's do this!
Kaine? What is it?
Listen to me. The shade inside me is growing, and I can't stop it. Soon, real soon, I'm gonna go berserk.
I can't hold it back anymore.
Kaine, you have to fight. You have to...
Just shut up and listen to me.
Oh, fuck. Guys, you didn't tell me. Is my save file gonna be fucked? Does my save file get fucked because of this? Does that happen? Does this fuck my save file? Because I'll put it on a USB. Is it gonna fuck my save file? Because if so, it doesn't fuck my save file? Because if you delete my save file, I'm gonna be pissed. We don't want to ruin the moment. Don't worry about it. If you guys tricked me, I swear to God, because I got my lunar tears. Did I make a copy? No, I didn't. That's why I'm asking. Okay, they did it different. Okay, good.
Emil is gone.
Good.
All right.
Good.
So there's no way anyone can stop me.
So Emil could petrify it to stop it? Was that the case?
Before it comes to that, I want you to kill me.
Oh, shit.
Consider it enough of a request.
Oh, crap, I gotta fight her. Shit, Kuma! Hachan, why'd you move this chair in such a way, woman? Oh boy, here we go. She was actually decent in this fight. Wait, why do I have block?
Well, hell, son.
Excuse me, I don't use block. What the fuck's this shit?
Shine. It's not like I can.
Oh, they did that on purpose. I can't actually change it.
Stop it.
I'll live
When
with it.
gestalts go out of control, they lose their minds.
I have
Both
block
of our
again.
memories will be completely overridden.
Why do I have a block? We can't understand it, can we? Even though she's saying run.
Damn it. I have to do something.
Alright, I gotta attack those two. Fuck!
Won't.
Shit! Alright, still fucking rusty like an idiot. Oh no, I can't attack that. I just have to dodge it. Oh, okay. That's what I get for getting too close. Oh god! I'm not invincible in this one.
We made it this far because
Oh god damn it!
I'm who I am today because of you.
Whoop.
I'm not going to give up on you. I'm not going to abandon someone I love.
Wait, did you just say you love her?
I swear it!
That's cute. He just talked no jutsu to her. Wait, was I just supposed to survive? Is that all I had to do?
Well, there might be one way to save her.
Who said that?
It don't matter, so don't ask. Just shut up and listen.
Wait, are you?
I said, listen!
Shit, I was trying to drink!
There's a way to save Kaine's life, alright? But you're gonna have to make a difficult decision.
Do whatever it takes.
When the time comes, I'm going to pin Kaine down. And as soon as I do, you need to stab her in the heart.
No, I can't.
Fine. Don't believe me. Stand around with your thumb up your ass and watch her die in terror.
Damn it.
OP! That's like when the workout pre-workout kicks
Very
in.
nice. Now, if you want to save your precious Kaine, there are two ways to do it. One is to plunge your sword into her chest. That's what she wants after all. Freedom from burdens, freedom from life.
What's the other way?
The other way is to make her a normal human being again. But to make that happen, you gotta trade your own existence for hers. Well, there you go. Good luck with that.
How does that
shade.
work?
The one who lives inside Kaine. Why are you trying to help her?
Probably for the same reason you are. Enough talk. Make your choice.
Wait, did the Shade just admit that he loves Kaine? Well, that went 0 to 100 real quick. This shade had more character development in the last 10 minutes than... Jesus. Wait a minute. Now that he mentions it. And Kaine's life, sacrifice your own existence. And we're back to last week. I hope they explain how this actually works.
You'll disappear from this world. Your sister, your friends, everyone in your life will forget you. You and any sign that you ever existed will be erased.
How does that work?
But in exchange, Kaine will return to her mortal life.
This is some weird world-breaking shit. Do. I'll show you. Do. Wait, I should be able to do it a USB though. Is it here? No, it's not there. Oh, did you notice? You can't upload PlayStation 5 data to a USB, but you can upload PlayStation 4 data. Did anyone notice that? No, not copy to, copy from. See how they want you to pay for shit? Those dirty whores. Ha! You tried to NieR Automata me? Yeah, I thought, you know what, just to be safe. Alright, where are you? Replicant? Where's Replicant? There it is. Oh, fuck off! I'm gonna have to redo that. Forgive me. It has to be done. It has to be done. I'm not gonna regrind from the beginning. I am going to cheat fate. If you guys have fucked me, I'm never gonna trust you guys again. I hope you are aware of this. I hope you are aware of this. I hope you are aware of this. If I get fucked, I will never trust you guys again. I hope you know this. I hope you know this. Even if you elect against it this time, you can always return to the selection screen by clearing the game. Are you sure about this? What? Yes. All your save data can be erased, so you will only choose this option once. I'm really sure about this. If I get fucked, like, I'm never trusting you guys again. This is your last chance to change your mind. Are you really, really sure about this? This is what I get for not actually saving it prior to the stream. Fucking Kuma, you should have entered the name of the player to be erased. Justin Beaver. You did not input. Fuck! correct name was entered. All save files will be erased. I better not be getting fucked. If I get fucked from this, and my Lunar tier is 92%, I swear to God, if I get fucked. If I get fucked, I swear to God. Ugh! Oh my shit. Man, if they did this to me, it's like getting banned in World of Warcraft. You lose all your shit. Ugh, my fucking fishing. Oh my God, that hurts. Ugh, the letters I never read. Oh no, my XP boost. I am nothing without my XP boost. Oh, my level 41. I was so... Wait, I got 2 levels? Since this morning? Fuck. Oh, you can have the fragments. I've done it like 4 times. Ugh! Ugh! Ah! Ugh! It hurts. We got the ending. But at what cost?
Are you all right?
Yona?
It was you. The one who helped me, I mean. Wasn't it?
Who's Rem? Oh yeah. Timeline's fucked.
Thank you so much.
Is this affection? What the fuck?
I'm glad you're okay.
What's wrong? Huh? I mean, you defeated the Shadow Lord and everything, but you don't look happy.
I don't?
Aw, shit, the Lunar tear fell. It's the one he gave her when she woke up.
This is a lunar tear. How pretty.
Remember, Kane! Remember! If a petal falls right now...
Are you crying?
Aw, shit.
Yeah. I guess I am. It's like I just found something special. Something very special.
Aw, shit. Oh, they're gonna play this theme. Oh! Oh, right in the heart. Oh! So last time we had 2B and 9S. This should be interesting. Oh, that hits. That hits. That hits. It's Devil May Cry 3 all over again. Are you crying? No, it's just the rain. But it's already stopped. It's the funeral scene from Full Metal Alchemist all over again. It's the ending to Metal Gear Solid 3 all over again. Are you crying? Press the L1 button and you can see tears. Oh. The music box is a string instrument. It plays using heartstrings. Oh. Oh, right in the heart. I'm getting semi-PTSD from Elfen Lied because they use a very similar ending music box. And my mind is kind of flicking between the two emotions. I haven't seen it for years, but I'm remembering the like fucked up emotional scenes now. It's like semi-PTSD. It stays with you. It's like having a spear lodged into your chest. The wound closes, but it never fully heals. And even if you take it out, you'll still have the scar. Oh, who the fuck is Jamie Prince and what did he do? Jun Sato, music contrabass. Okay. We need to get Hutchon to watch Elfen Lied. She hasn't been traumatized enough. She's slowly getting into the heavier stuff. Girl is so innocent. I don't know whether I should be like protecting that innocence or exploiting it for online popularity. Kira Buckland. She did the voice in the tree, so... But she didn't technically voice 2B and Kyle. So they didn't technically voice 9S. They could have like technically voiced the tree or a memory prior to 2B and 9S being created. So they must have been based on someone else. Which is interesting on its own. Camille, number 7. The VA of young NieR. Ah, okay. What's this wind music? If they do a jump scare, that's just gonna be not cool. Don't do that. It's too emotional. Lighthouse Lady. Oh my god. I was pissed off with the Lighthouse Lady initially, but then the more you find out about it, the more... Gideon, I'm enterprising. Oh, I thought he was gonna say Gideon, I'm enterprise bitch or something. Question mark, question mark. Natsuki Hanae. Cross Entertainment. Interesting. See, the Japanese ones I struggle to remember, especially with the last names. But the English ones I can remember a lot better. Man. I like that Yoko Taro puts his name among all the other people. And it's not in terms of rank, hierarchy, director, associate director. It's like, no. Everyone's name in alphabetical order. I like that. I respect that. It's like, I'm not better, I'm not worse. We're all in alphabetical order, it's fair. And for a Japanese company to do that, it's a really big thing. Hierarchy is such a huge thing in Japan that to do something like this is pretty much like taboo. You know? Which is really cool. Considering how much Yoko Taro pokes at the social norms in Japan that are done without thinking, like the rules and facade. Oh, we used to always do it that way. Like Hutchon, she accidentally emailed people back and CC'd everyone instead of blind carbon copying them, you know, because she does English teaching. And she apologized to them. And one of her students like wrote back this very angry email, like, "You included my email. Everyone saw it. Someone that I know from real life is on the email chain." Da, da, da. And Hutchon like was so sad. She spent 2 hours writing an apology email. She's like, "You don't understand. In our culture, I have to die for this." And I'm like, Hutchon, in 5 days, they won't fucking remember that you CC'd everyone. You know, like it's one of those things. Why is it such a social norm? Why is it so taboo to make mistakes? It's like, fuck. And then Yoko Taro does this and puts everyone on the same level. I really respect that. I really respect that. System data saved. Something very special. Thank you for playing. What do I get now? What do I get now, damn it? Ooh, Lunateer. So if I go continue... Ah!
Name yourself Kuma. Can I name myself Kumat? Kuma, so for ending E, you have to start from a new game until you reach a point to the second trip where you fight Hook and help Kaine. My Luna tear is gone. Kumat, should I do that? Why did you spoil? Yeah, you technically did spoil it. You can't name it Kuma. It says you can't do it. You can't do Kuma. Why are people telling me what to do? Kuma. Damn it, I get a spoiler. Not cool. Kumat. The snow won't stop falling, so Kumet said she'd stay here with me until it stops. He'll probably leave again when it does, so I kind of hope it... He? Kumet's a girl, damn it! Don't make me do the Kawakami voice. I'll fucking do it! Wait, so is it gonna be... Is it gonna be, Kaine in all the cutscenes? What happened so far? I got a spoiler. I was told what happens in Route E. Why? Why do you do this? Why do you do this? That's what I get for reading the chat all the time. I should have just stopped reading the chat. Actually, I should probably stop reading the chat now. Because I'm only spoiled up until the Hook fight. After that, I'm blind, so I'm going to stop reading the chat now. I don't want to risk it. Too risky. 2053. That's only 33 years. 22 years from now. So is it going to be Kaine? I'm not reading chat anymore, by the way. I'm not risking it. I'm spoiled up until the Hook fight. I don't want to risk it. Sorry, guys. I can't risk it anymore. You guys have to chat amongst yourselves. Is it Kaine now, or is it still NieR? I'm curious now. Because his existence has been erased. Or is that Replicant NieR's existence who has been... Is it Kaine? Show me your face. Show me your face. Show me your face. Show me your face. Fuck, it's boy NieR. Alright, fuck. What's going on? Yeah, this would hurt like a bitch for someone watching it the first time. No, sorry, second time. Because I got to edit the LP and I got to see that it was like, hang on a second. Look. That book is not Vice, it's Noir. But I'm definitely going to be able to do Yona's thing now. Oh no, I'm level 1 again. Oh fuck, they even give me this?
Get away, you freaks! I'll kill you all!
Ew, I'm level 1 again. I'm a pleb. Peasant. Okay, Fab, so do me a favor. I'm only going to start reading the text that's on the top of the screen. Which means the text has to go all the way up before I read it. So that gives you, like, enough chance to delete spoilers.
Hey, you okay?
I'm too scared of getting spoiled.
I think so.
So just quickly look through the text before I look at it. I'm only going to look at the text on, like, on the top of the thing. Which means there's going to be, like, a 1 or 2 minute delay anyway.
But what about those monsters? Are they gonna come back for me?
Don't worry, Yona. I won't let those things anywhere near you.
Poor guy. But still, how did they get part of Project Gestalt?
See if I can find something to
because
eat.
it looks like humanity is completely fucked as it is. So how did they go from this state to separating their souls from their bodies?
Oh, And Yona.
Yeah?
Don't touch that book. Not ever. Got it?
So maybe that book is what did it.
Got it.
Maybe that initiates Gestalt. Alright, looking up on the top list of the text. Oh, thank you, Christian. You're helping too. Okay, that's the last message I see. Oh god, this music, it's the same as the underground laboratory.
Damn! How many of these things are there? They just keep coming! I won't let you lay a finger on Yona!
What? How did I already get my butt kicked? Last time I kicked their butts for like 10 minutes. Come on, embrace your inner Virgil.
I need more power.
That's it. Embrace the hair gel.
To protect Yona.
Bury the Light needs to start playing right now. You know what? I'm gonna edit that in. I'm pretty sure Casey Edwards will not mind. Considering he's got a giant hand! Like Devil May Cry 4!
Stay away.
I can make that meme. I'm sure Casey Edwards will not care. I'm pretty sure he would be flattered. By the way, Casey Edwards is one of the people that actually responds on Twitter. He's a cool motherfucker. He's a cool motherfucker. Dark Hand. Yes, yes, yes! I know how to use this. Die, children! Die, Principal Skinner! Die, Edna Krabappel! Die, Otto!
This is the power.
Die, Groundskeeper Willie! Principal Skinner! Superintendent Chalmers! Die, that musical teacher that no one knows the name of! Die, Mo! Die, Barney! Up yours, children! Die, Ralph! Die, Nellhouse! Die... Shit, I'm running out of names here. Nelson, Lisa, Maggie. Fuck. That girl that's the daughter of Reverend Lovejoy that turns out to be a Twitch thought with an OnlyFans. Die. I'm running out here. Fuck. Yes, funnel here to me. I am breaking the mechanics of this game. I am playing Gunslinger. Yay! Don't kick the baby. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. We have a baby? I'm allowed to just shoot them. It's quicker than attacking them normally. This is what happens when you play with your XP chips in. I'm just gonna AFK grind. Sorry, what's going on? Now do South Park. Okay. Eric, Stan, Kyle, Kenny, Randy, Sharon, Mr. Slave, Mr. Garrison, Shitty Walk Owner, Kyle's mum,
Kyle's mom. Something Bravlovsky. Man Bear Pig. Al Gore. Tom Cruise. Bill Gates. Fuck. You're putting me on the spot here. Steve Jobs, yeah, all of them. The Mongolians. The Mongolian children. Fuck, there's so many good characters. Butters! How did I forget Butters? Butters is so cool. Butters is amazing. Chef! You know Chef stopped voicing Chef in South Park? Because the actor for Chef is actually in that hokey cult, the one that Tom Cruise is in. You know the ones where they hold the things and they think they're whoever the fuck they are? That cult. What's it called? What's that cult called? The one where you have to give them your money. And it's tax-free. You know that cult that believes that everyone was frozen as a popsicle? Scientology, that's the one. Chef is actually a member of Scientology. So when they had the episode making fun of the Scientologists, they had to kill him off because he didn't want to be in the show anymore. Because there's a Scientologist. What the fuck? Yeah, he's a Scientologist. That's why they kicked him off. They killed him in the most brutal way. The emos, the scene kids, the vampire kids, that black guy that's a vampire kid that fucking looks like a crib. Fucking awesome. You guys remember that episode? Yeah, who here is not a vampire kid? I'ma fuck him up. I was like, what the fuck? You're like the most likely not to be a vampire kid. I mean, sorry, scene kid. Was he scene or was he emo? Was he a vampire? I don't know. Man became Dark Ship. Hello there, children. Chocolate salty balls. Free XP! Deep within! Why can't I get my one that's like... Oh, I do this one. I did dodge! This time we can get Jonas cooking. But I don't want to grow the shit. I should be able to buy it in seafront. Oh, by the way, I have to ask. What happened to Thingo? Because I know he was fairly new here. I know he wasn't supposed to spoil, but he hasn't messaged in a little while. Is he being quiet because he feels bad, or what happened? Because I'm pretty sure it's his first offense. So he should just get a warning. Yeah, don't ban him. Just give him a warning. Because, yeah, like, I don't ban people the first time, but guys, please. 5 minutes is enough. It doesn't have to be 30 minutes. You can undo it now. I think he gets the message, but like, guys, please be aware. First time playing something. Don't fucking tell me what happens. Come on. I mean, like, come on, guys. It's even in the title. First time. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It should be pretty obvious. I know people want to help, but at the same time, you want to have a blind reaction, you know?
Yona, talk to me.
You want the good and the bad.
It's okay. I'm fine. What about you?
Because now I know the game's going to be the same till Hook, so I'm not paying attention.
Okay,
it's
good.
kind of like...
Hey, by the way, look at
It's kind of like...
I found it.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like...
Whoa.
You know, like...
Is that a cookie?
Here. We can split it.
No, you take it.
No. You need to eat too.
This is equality. Half!
Fine. I'll take the small half.
No. Come on.
And don't give tips until I'm actually asking for help, because I'll probably just ignore them anyway.
Yona! Yona!
Man, if you're a wog and there's cookies in the cookie thing, you're fucking... You're living it up.
Because I had those growing up, and it always had like sewing and stuff inside it. It was never cookies. It was never cookies.
Why did you?
How much are we streaming? We just started. It's 10 o'clock. We're streaming 4 or 5 hours.
So, I just wanted to...
Yona! Yona!
How did those two get Grimoire, Vice, and Noir? Well, he has Noir, and he knows not to touch it. We know how Vice got Thingo in the temple, but we don't know how he got Noir.
Help us!
And how does he know not to touch Noir? Like, there's something up. The book either told him or he got the book. Because after this, they separate their souls from their bodies. So they undergo Project Gestalt. But look at the world. It's fucked. So what's going on? So how did they, like, did they just stumble upon fucking Gestalt by accident? The books got passed out. So people literally gave those books out to the public.
Oh, Yona.
Yeah, I know, people got warned, but I'm usually lenient to new people the first time they make a mistake. Because sometimes it's just enthusiasm and they do it out of excitement, wanting to help. And I don't think that should be like a permanent ban. But at the same time, I feel that if they don't get a timeout for doing something like that, they won't learn. Because they'll just be like, meh, sort of thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to time people out because I want them to be timed out. I want it to be like, dude, don't do that because, you know what I mean? Like, don't do it. 1,412 years later. They look the same age. She still has the same cough. The fuck? She has lung cancer, but has survived 1,412 years. I'll take that lung cancer.
All right, I'm heading out.
Yona seemed to touch wife. But I only saw Noir in that image. Did they actually have Vice as well? I only saw Noir.
Better not. I'm probably going hunting.
She's fucking adorable. She's like how I see a baby Hutchin would look like. Like Hutchin when she was 12 or something. Like a mini version of Hutchin, even though Hutchin is mini as she is. I just imagine like a cuter, smaller version of Hutchin. I just want to get her a puppy. I literally just want to give her Cheeky and be like, you can't leave home, but here's Cheeky to keep you company. Seriously, it's fucked. I feel somewhat maternal about Yona. I feel like I had this experience when they announced AI Somnium Files 2, and someone was like, oh, what's her name? Mizuki is now 18 years old. Our little girl's all grown up. And I was like, she'll always be our little Mizuki. Doesn't matter how old she is. Like, she's 18 and she has a job. Cool news. I still see you as a little girl. You know what I mean? Like, you'll always be our little girl. Even if you're like 18 and can hold your own with a pipe, I still see you as a little kid. You know? It's just adorable. Fuck, I'm going maternal. Jesus. I need some vodka.
Okay.
Alright, we need rice. We need beans. We need whatever she needs for her cooking. I am not missing it this time. And we need to do that quest with the person next to the tree. I am not missing it. I will go to Seafront and get the shit.
But I'll bring you back a book from the library, okay?
Fuck the library. We're gonna go get some rice. We're rice farmers, motherfucker!
Yay! Thanks.
I'll see you later. Try and get some rest.
To the rice fields! Fuck, you know how depressing it was when she got kidnapped?
Love you.
Ah! 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 Oh, God! Oh, I just got stabbed in the heart. Ah! losing the save file was worth it. How could you do that to me?
I'll be good while you're gone. I promise.
Oh! Oh, God. Thank God we live in a time where there's no laptops and OnlyFans.
I'm sorry, I'm so sick.
Oh, God, no! No, no, no.
Be careful, okay?
Life is simply unfair. Why do people like this get the worst luck?
Love you.
So an asshole that wants nothing but to destroy the world will probably grow up healthy, drink, smoke, and, you know, do all the bad shit, have nothing bad happen to them. And a sweet child like this is gonna be stuck indoors all day because she's sick. And she did nothing to nobody. Life is simply unfucking fair. There is no justice in this world. Absolutely none. And I could go into the discussion of maybe she's so good because she's sick. And maybe the ones that are healthy are assholes because they're not sick. Maybe. But at the same time, she's a fucking child. It hurts. Oh, why do you do this? Right in the fucking feels. Yeah, medicinal. 100. Oh, remember when we thought 100 gold was a lot of money? And we used to sell our potions for 10 gold? And then we fucking grew an entire field of lunar tears, which is now gone!
I should go to the library and see what Popola's up to.
I had a garden of lunar tears, goddammit! And I didn't save the save. Fuck my life. Lunar tears, damn it! Do you have the achievement? Fuck the achievement! Ah! Ah! You guys know that song where the guy's like, ah! Ah! That's what I felt like when my save was getting deleted. My weapons. My XP chips. I mean, my XP words. Same shit. I'm fucking dying inside. My game save was deleted, which means a segment of myself has been deleted. My World of Warcraft character got banned. I fucking lost a part of myself. It's like... This makes it feel slightly better. Hi, these children die in the time skip. But at least the doggo was okay. This is a beautiful song. This is fucking beautiful. And the grandma still seems fine after they die. The grandma, like those rich people in America, probably siphoned the blood out of the children to put it in her own veins to try to stay younger. Sorry, can I have a quick 1 minute? I'll leave you guys with the song. This is what I get for drinking half a liter of energy drink from Amazon. That's flat as shit. It's okay, I got a refund under the Australian consumer law.
Vice, you dumbass! Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry! Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace! How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord! Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord! Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us!